What's up, everybody? In today's video, I want to talk to you about something that has helped me a ton in my life, and that is how to build connections, how to get really awesome mentors in your life, and all around how to just be more charismatic and build relationships with people at ease so that you can kind of walk around this world and do whatever you want. So let's jump right in. So I previously recorded this video because I thought it would be really valuable for you guys. And then something crazy happened.
Good afternoon.
What's up, man? Okay, so impromptu vlog with Danny.
Yo, what's going on?
So we got, I don't know if you guys see this. What we got, Danny?
I know, some VIP tickets for free.
Free.
Got it.
Formula One. I don't even know what's happening. It's kind of insane. It's one of those things you don't even feel, you don't feel anything.
Just living in the moment, enjoying this shit. It's fucking wild.
Okay, let's see. So as you can see by now, my plans of recording this video, putting it out, just releasing a normal YouTube video are not really going to happen. Yesterday, we got invited to Formula One, and not just Formula One, to VIP seats at Formula One for entirely free. And I obviously can't say who this connection was. Is a very valuable person that I love a lot. They're very helpful, and it's someone that I'm super excited to have a relationship with now. But in this video, I'm going to show you a little bit of what happened at Formula One, just so you can see a taste of the reality of your life when you can build relationships with people, and then your regularly scheduled programming and this really valuable video will play and show you exactly how to make things like this happen in your real life. So we made our way up to the hospitality suite, which are basically like VIP tickets. As you can see, we had a really good view of turn 18, which is the fastest turn in F1. Then we enjoyed some free wine. Don't ask me how this is happening, because honestly, Danny, cheers. Cheers to me. And now Post Malone is performing.
Same car as me. This guy bought the same car as me. He's got the same kind of girlfriend as me. It's crazy.
Except he doesn't have a girlfriend. No, I guess I do have a girlfriend. It's weird to say.
Is that public?
It is now. So now maybe you get a little bit of an idea of sort of the value that meeting people and being able to build connections brings. Obviously, F1 is just a cool thing to do. The real value comes in the relationships and the knowledge and what you can learn from these people. But now let's get into the main video. Guys, this is super valuable, and this is exactly what I've done to build these relationships with people at the age of 21. Since the sort of start of me in business at, let's call it 19 years old, 18, I've been able to have 3 really great mentors that I can think of. But I want to tell you how you can go first, in the first part of this video, go find really high level people, and then how to build relationships with these people and be likable to where they want to help you and sort of guide you on your path. So I'll tell you a little story. I met this guy, this particular gentleman I'm talking about, in Wynwood on the street. He had a really nice car. He had a Lamborghini Aventador SVJ. If you know what that is, we'll throw a picture up on the screen. It was white, gold rims, beautiful car. So I was like, hey, I was with my friend. I said, hey bro, let's wait and see whose car this is. I want to talk to them. Okay. So that's step 1, is you have to have sort of initiative. Okay. So the guy comes out. He's not wearing anything fancy, just like basic Walmart clothes, whatever. And I'm like, okay, I've got to talk to this guy. So I walk by to talk to him, and he's on the phone. So first things first is a rookie would have walked up and just started talking to him. And you would have probably lost any chance of that relationship because he's busy. I know the guy has a car. He probably is in business, and I know he's busy. I'm not going to interrupt him on the phone. So what I did was I went and stood by his car, and I just admired it for like 5-10 minutes because I knew if he was a nice person, which I don't want to be mentored by a jerk anyway, he would come over and see these young kids looking at his car and talk to us, okay? And my plan worked. That's exactly what he did. So he came over, started talking to us, asked us like what we did, where we're from, whatever. I showed him my Corvette. I made a joke, which was like, hey, I thought I was balling. I'm 22. I have this new Corvette. And you're making me feel like terrible. You have this beautiful Lamborghini on the side of the road. And he loved that. It was funny. So he's asking like, hey, like, what do? You're 22. You have this car. Like, it's impressive, whatever. Because of that, I ended up getting the guy's phone number, and he invited my friend and I to come look at his private car collection. Strictly the ones in his building. He has a whole warehouse full of cars that I haven't seen yet. So in this collection, I'm not going to list the cars because I don't want to sort of dox who this guy is. But let's just say it's millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars of cars. It's what everyone's dream cars are, and they are just sitting there, and he has multiple, and he just sells them. So anyway, he invites us to his place. We go look at these cars, and he's like giving us life advice and life lessons as we're walking around. And the thing that really stuck out to me, and the reason I wanted to make this video, was I asked him, I was like, hey man, like, why are you doing this for us? Like, you just met us, you invited us to your place, and now you're showing us all these cars and giving us this advice, whatever. Like, why is that? And this is a really big note in trying to get mentors and build relationships with high level people. They love to help people that they see themselves in, okay? Everybody that has ever helped me, they saw themselves in me. I was a young kid, I'm hungry, I grew up really poor. Like, if they came from that background, they want to help me come up because it really resonates with them on like an emotional level. Same with me. Like, I've helped kids that I saw myself in, right? So that's what he said. He said, hey, like, I saw myself in you guys. You're good kids. You were very respectful. Like, you spoke well, you communicated well. And he's like, I just wanted to show you this and help you. And keep in mind, this interaction was only like 30 minutes, and then we went home. But the next day, the guy calls me, hey, it's time you start making some real money. And I can't really talk about anything else from that, but some really big stuff is happening behind the scenes because I, one, knew how to build the relationship. Two, I did the right things, okay? I complimented him. I was honest. I didn't lie to him, or I didn't try to like look impressive or boast or anything like that. And I simply just added value to the guy. I added value to him in the form of, I told him, hey, whatever you need, I will be there. I will take care of it. And he actually called that favor up yesterday. I picked his kid up from school, which is hilarious. So anyway, long story short, guys, wealthy, high-level people that you want to be mentored by love to help you if they see themselves in you, okay? And all you have to do is know how to communicate with these people. And that's what we're going to talk about now. So there's this really, really awesome book that I think you should all read. We'll pop it up on the screen. It's called How to Win Friends and Influence People. I read this book when I was 18 years old, right when I had discovered like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Think and Grow Rich, and then this book. It's kind of like my holy trinity of self-development books. And in this book, one of the big lessons is making people feel good about themselves and making a conversation not about you. And that's a really, really big lesson that has stuck with me, and it's helped me in both sales, with dating, with business, with mentors, with building relationships with people. And literally, like, I'll go somewhere and I'll watch people in line in front of me, like at a restaurant, get told no about something. I'll ask the same exact thing, but just in a different way, because I compliment the person or I make them feel good about themselves. And they'll do kind of one of those like, oh, okay, like, go ahead. You know what I mean? Like one of those situations. So rule number one is compliment people, make them feel good about themselves. Okay. People are intrinsically like they have an ego. Okay. And if you can, and even if they're a good person and they're humble, if you can compliment them and make them feel really, really good about themselves, that's going to go really, really far as you being able to ask for something. Okay. So I look at it as compliment them, make them feel good about yourselves or themselves. Number two is don't make it about yourself. Okay. Nobody wants to hear people talk about themselves, but they love to talk about themselves, which is where this weird dynamic is. If you want them to talk about themselves, but you don't want to do the same. Okay. You want to just sit, be quiet, and be an intelligent listener and make them feel like they're being heard. Okay. The next thing you want to do when you're building relationships with people like this is when you ask for something, only do so once you've established some sort of connection. So in the same way in a sales call, we don't ask for the sale like right off the bat. You have to build a connection. You have to build trust. You don't do that with your mentors or with your connections or whatever you're building the relationship with. For example, this guy, I haven't asked for a single thing, like at all. Like aside from knowledge and just asking questions, I have not asked for a favor, and I won't do so until I really know that it's worth it and I have sort of that connection established. Okay. That's a mistake a lot of people make, is they're very selfish. They want to talk about themselves and it's me, and they ask for a lot without giving. Okay. So I'd say that's number 2, 3, however many numbers we are on this list. And I would say the biggest thing, guys, and we'll call this number 4, is being somebody worth mentoring or helping. Okay. You are not going to get a high value mentor or connection or relationship from anybody in life if you're not worthy of being mentored. The reason that someone that is, I think, a billionaire looks at me at 22 and is like, I will help this kid. Like, he's gone out of his way to help us. Like, he's given me like a layup business deal, like all this awesome stuff, is because he knows his effort is not going to be wasted on me, because I work hard and I have, he said, a clean brain. He's Cuban, so he like speaks kind of funny, but he says I work hard. He knows I'm a good kid. I have a good heart. I'm very, very driven. I'm aggressive as far as chasing my goals. These were all things he told me when we went to breakfast yesterday. And that is one of the other big things that I think you have to have for this to work. It doesn't matter how good you talk or how smooth you are or whatever, if you're not worthy of being mentored. And this is where it comes in, self-development and working on yourself and all of those things. It's actually extremely important because, again, no matter how good you are communication-wise, if you're not someone that their effort is going to be served well on, like if they're going to waste their time helping you because it's not going to go anywhere, they will never do so in the first place. So guys, I will call this a video. These are things that genuinely, they might not be super exciting to hear about, but they've changed my life and they've gotten me in circles with people that I have no business being in. I'm just a kid from some small town and grew up really poor, and now I'm hanging out with billionaires at Nobu. So really cool. But guys, I hope you get a lot of value from this video. Please apply it. Don't just sit on it. Go out somewhere nice that you know really wealthy people are at and just mingle. Look nice, dress well, and just mingle with them. Build relationships, talk to them. Hey, how's your day going? Is there anything I can help you with? Just add value to people and they will add a lot of value to you. So until next time, thank you guys. Peace.